Alright, hey everybody. Just ordered my lunch. Take a short little break while I wait for it to arrive. It's a very odd defense Black is playing here. As far as my opening, it's still pretty standard. It's going into a Giuoco piano, maybe Giuoco pianissimo style of opening for white. I don't want to give up my last rook. Queen and a bishop versus a bishop is next to impossible to win. I mean, as is, I'm probably going to lose the game anyway, but that's what happens when you make a blunder. Again, I've said it many times. Said many times before, bishop to c4 for white's second move against black's Sicilian defense is not advised. You know what, let me just go back to that. So, we're not going to see a Grunfeld style here. What we may see is something like this, which is a pretty common development. Now, I'm just going to castle for white. Oh, it's black's move. So, what black typically would want to do here is hope that white blunders and you get this nice little fork against this knight at c3, or knight at f3, and his bishop at d3. We're likely not going to see that. For some reason I thought I had that defended again, so yeah, I think I just lost this one. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, he's got checkmate here. Oh no. Nope, it's still just check. Alright, still in the game. It's just check because I can come down here with the rook. So that's nice.
How are you?
Hey, John. Alright, now I can comfortably get that pawn there. So the radio opening is a hypermodern opening that forestalls development in the center in order to get a fianchettoed position with the bishops. So this is a typical development that we quite often see. Now, because it forestalls development in the center, that is something black typically tries to exploit. Oh, look at that. I thought I had a mate in 2. I don't. Okay, what I can do is come here. Or I can come here. Yeah, that would be better, because then I could probably pick up that knight. Yeah, so we'll likely see something like this. I'll pick up the knight. You might do that, but that's actually a mistake. Because now I can pick up the rook. Alright, this is the Philidor defense. One thing I like about the Philidor defense is I am afforded the opportunity to try what's known as Legal's trap, also Legal's mate. So now we're set up for the trap. So taking the knight here, or taking the pawn with the knight, is the sacrifice of the queen that leads to a mate in 2. Now, the reason I played this pawn move is because now when I go for the trap, the proper response for black is that. Now I can pick up the bishop. He'll pick up a bishop, but now I can pick up the knight, and I'm up a pawn. Now the reason why I didn't try to launch the trap here, it'll still work if they take the queen. We have a mate in 2, checkmate. But in this situation, if he takes the knight instead, I cannot capture the bishop because the knight has it covered. So you deflect it by kicking it back 1. Now the only problem is sometimes when an opponent sees this, they go ahead and take the knight. But, you know, that's not too big of an issue. If they make a blunder like this, you have that quick checkmate at f7. I sometimes call the Philidor defense Philidor's folly because of that ability to use Legal's trap against it. Oh, I gotta head in. Alright, later.